this is a really large barrier that these people are forming. This is on the sidewalk here. You can see them linking arms, just cutting off the street here. And this goes all around the stairs here at the Capitol at the top of State Street.
People said that they heard gunshots. The police chief just gave us an update about how many people were shot, but we still don't know who the shooter is. Even though the board doesn't see it as a permanent fit, Amy Reed explains why the regents thought he was the right choice. Only 2 U.S. states, Connecticut and Rhode Island, are reporting a decline in coronavirus cases. Florida appears to be becoming the next epicenter. It's really a sad sight here. You can see the stands are empty. The water is really calm, but it's actually been like this all summer. The owner decided back in April to shut down, but at that point, they thought it would be temporary. Now it's permanent.
This is still further down State Street where people, it looks like, are now standing on top of some of those planters. I can see someone in the front who's laying on their stomach. I mean, it looks very similar to the situation that George Floyd was put in when he was arrested and his hands behind his back. Those are some of the races that Democrats think that they can flip. And in the last 10 years, we've only seen that happen once before in the last 10 years. So it could be really big if they flip a handful. Doctors believe that this new strain is more contagious, but they're just not sure yet if it makes you more sick. So we asked if the currently approved vaccines will work for this new strain.
I'm widowed. I have cancer, which I'm beating. That's pretty much it. I'm just kind of chugging along, trying to do my thing.
Ted Myers has goblet cell carcinoma, fighting the rare cancer with operations, and now for the last 5 months, chemo.
I feel like a big hand pushing down on me, basically. It's like a struggle to do anything lately.
Every 2 weeks, he drives from his home in Sauk City to Madison's UW Hospital for treatment. 6 weeks ago, pulling up to the busy hospital to use valet.
I was greeted by a valet attendant, and he gave me the slips and everything, and I got out, and he said, "Do you know the routine?" And I said, "Well, I sure do." He says, "Awesome." And I pointed to the keys, and he said, "Perfect."
What he didn't know until 5 hours later when he handed over his ticket and valet couldn't find his car, it wasn't parked. It was stolen right in front of the hospital. He feels the hospital is responsible, but says they've done absolutely nothing.
Just a sorry, and they didn't offer me a ride home or ask me how I was getting home or anything.
As an apology, he was given 2 $5 gift cards to the gift shop.
Obviously, a little resentment, but, you know, I look to them for my health, and they are, you know, pretty much saving my life at the moment, so what's my next move? What do I do?
For weeks, UWPD has exhausted all of its resources looking for the car and the thieves.
Through surveillance footage at the hospital and other security cameras that we have in the area, we have been able to positively identify these 2 individuals, and we are very certain this is exactly who we're looking for.
William Taylor and Misty Schramm, well known in the criminal justice system, these mugshots from recent crimes in Iowa County. Now, police just can't find them.
The 2 individuals involved were at the hospital for a medical reason. They weren't actually scoping out the hospital.
Although Myers is trying to stay positive,
I want to live, so I'm going to focus on that.
the car meant a lot.
My wife and I picked it out together like 8 months before she died.
Just like his diagnosis, it's just another thing he's sure he'll survive.